big idea of the third screencast is that there are 5 comprehension strategies of good readers. The screencasts also focus on 3 key stages of reading. Of the 5 stages, the 2 strategies that stood out the most to me for my content area, physical education, were activating prior knowledge and creating mental or visual images. In physical education, it will be key to pre-assess and review with students what they already know in order to implement the appropriate level of reading materials. This activation of prior knowledge will also help warm up the students' reading minds and alert them to what they already know. Creating mental or visual images is a vital part of good reading. One of the ways that physical education teachers can encourage this skill is to use a variety of different reading formats. Things like video clips, magazine articles, newspaper articles, and short excerpts from books are all great formats that might help stimulate a student's interest in reading. Compared to the more traditional reading formats, these types of formats will make it easier for students to create mental images of what they are reading. I've observed many physical education teachers in the last I've observed many physical education classes and teachers in the last few years, and unfortunately, I have not seen any teachers work with their kids on reading strategies. It's been pretty much straight PE. Is this because of the Common Core standards are still so new and they have not yet incorporated reading lessons into their curriculum? Or is it because there's just not enough time in the class periods to incorporate much reading, since it will cut into the activity time of all the fitness activities? Yeah, I'm not sure. It's an interesting question. So the 3 stages of reading discussed in the screencast were pre-reading, during the reading, and post-reading. Pre-reading is the stage that stood out the most to me for physical education. This is the stage where the teacher sets a purpose for the reading and gives the students some background knowledge on the topic. An example of this for physical education is the teacher could show a video or image of a healthy, active person and compare it to a video or image of a non-healthy, sedentary person. Or the teacher could show a video of a well-known athlete performing an athletic activity that the class will be first reading about and then actually doing. This is a good place for students to ask questions to help activate any background knowledge. I believe incorporating reading strategies into a physical education curriculum is important, really important. It will be challenging, however, to find the time to do it correctly and consistently. Practically speaking, there is not a lot of time available for non-physical education activities. Warm-ups, providing directions and rules on how to do the fitness activity, organizing the students into the groups or areas that they will be doing the fitness activity, and then actually doing the fitness activity. All these take up the most of the available time. There's just not that much time. The key question is, how do you balance reading time within this short time frame? The answer is probably in the pre-reading stage, where it can be incorporated in the directions and rules of the fitness activities. Thank you.